We are Morrow Hill. Get down with this event if you feel so inclined.
So Morrow Hill is actually, it's like Tomorrow Hill. So the hills of tomorrow, or the challenges of tomorrow. It's like a hill with a single tree on it. But that tree is a little bit grown up. It's got its roots firmly dug into the ground. So we have our foundations firmly built, and we're ready to kind of grow and branch out and reach new people and conquer the hills of tomorrow that way. If we get big, I mean, all of us, I think, are devoted to take this as far as it goes, and that's without a doubt. But for me, it's kind of that point, like where would I be satisfied? I would be so happy if, I mean, even if we didn't make it like huge, like nationally or internationally, if we got a pretty decent local following here. I think the measure of that would be that if we put up a show, that people would actually change their schedules to come see us. If we got signed to keep putting music together and keep putting music out into the public, as long as we had that going and we're gigging maybe 3 times a month and we had a pretty decent local following, I'd be pretty happy as far as the band goes.
Music is our whole lives, and you know, it's all we want to do all day, every day. When I went and saw Tool recently at the Delta Center, also the East Center, I can't imagine what it must feel like to perform in front of that many people in a room that big. I mean, that's what I go to sleep dreaming about every night, and I don't know how we're gonna get there, but if we could get to that, just to be able to perform on in a big venue like that, I would be one happy camper, definitely.
I agree with Chris a lot, and that it's something. I've always grown up going to shows. I've seen some of the biggest bands in the world. I've seen like Aerosmith and Kiss and Paul McCartney and Iron Maiden and all these huge bands that I've seen perform in front of thousands of people. And it's always been my dream to be on the other side of that, you know, because there's an energy like at those big shows that you can't get anywhere else. Not saying anything against small shows too, because sometimes like small intimate shows can be just as cool or even cooler. But I want to get to the point with Morrow Hill that music can be my career, that I don't have to do anything else, and then I would be very, very happy.
Well, I definitely agree with everybody else in having loyal fans locally. You know, that's always a good thing to have. I also want to actually go on tour and have yeah. I really do. I just think that connects you as a band even more, and to have, you know, fans in different cities, like that's the ultimate goal.
We were at on a schedule that was just doing 1 day a week, and that was it's been going well. I mean, still schedules have been kind of shaky and whatnot, but if we can't make it on Monday night, then we try to figure out another night that we can. We try to make up for it. But I think with schedules kind of loosening up a little bit, we're going to try to go for 2 a week now, especially with recording the album kind of hanging, you know, in the near future. We want to get as tight as possible, get the new songs down.
We went a whole month without getting together one time, and we got back together, and it was a little bit shaky at first, but then we just like got right in that groove. I think that's one really cool thing that reflects on our chemistry as a band too, is like, it doesn't matter how often we play together, we can still have a lot of fun doing what we do.
I think the not warming up thing comes from, I think we're all kind of prepared mentally.
I would say that I was their biggest fan. I am the band photographer, and I'm a big fan. I met Naveen through a friend, We went to the same activity, and then he invited me to the barn show, their first show. And I knew Andy from high school, and we had a reunion actually at that activity, the same one that I met Naveen at. And then I just kind of met Sarah and Chris from going to their band practices. They invited me when they used to play in Sarah's house, and then I just kind of carried on from following them from show to show, and then just started coming to all their practices and just being the photographer. I've actually been around a lot of local bands growing up, mostly a downtown scene. What I feel like makes these guys different is that they incorporate a lot of different genre styles. Like, they have kind of the metal going, alternative going on, and then they have more of this soft tone, sometimes instrumental introduction, and it just seems to be well-rounded. It reaches different ages and different audiences and their tastes. One thing to say to their fans, I have to say, keep supporting Morrow Hill, and like, tell your friends about it and help them, like, support them and get them out there.
It's a 3-track demo that we made, super demo, and it's we call it the Ninja Sessions. But we got in there, we're able to set up everything, put everything together, get the recording gear set up, record 3 tracks, and then tear down within about like 5.5 hours.
Pretty much all of the all ages venues in Utah are kind of, you have to pay to play, which is really hard. Because I personally, and I know everybody else agrees, we'd all really like to do more all ages shows.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, playing at bars is great and we get paid for it, but that's not really what we're after. We really want to make more fans.
But MySpace, YouTube. No, you can find us on Facebook. Well, first and foremost, our website, www.morrowhill.com, myspace.com/morrowhillofficial. We are on Twitter. We don't update that.
It's done automatically.
It is.
If you're on Facebook, you'll see the same thing on Twitter. And we should have the Ninja Sessions demo available on compact disc soon at our shows. But
yes.
we're gonna work to get some stuff available for purchase just through our website. So definitely, keep tabs on our website.